So, good morning and good evening, YouTube, and welcome to this little walk around of one of my motorcycles. This here is a Suzuki Gs550 E from 1982. It's what the hell is that? 34 years old then, and I've had it for 2 years, and it runs fine now. Recently serviced it this year. The first year I didn't do anything. I just drove around and had lots of fun, and I got a good price on it. Easy to handle, doesn't weigh that much, doesn't have a lot of horsepower. It moves okay, I'd say. It might not be one of the coolest bikes. It's not a Harley. It's one of these Japanese bikes. But for me, it's a trip down memory lane. Because when I grew up, this is what motorcycles looked like. And since '82, I think was the last year, motorcycles kind of looked like this. In '83, they started coming out with fairings, like fairings that would start underneath here and go up and sort of have a little windshield here, windscreen, and later, they'll started to cover up the engine and things, but in '83 the fairings sort of, it was common, that the engine was exposed. Anyways, I got 2 new tires for it that I haven't put on because these are almost worn out, but we're at the end of the season now here in Sweden, so which is at the end of September. We usually don't have such good weather as we've had this year, so we have gotten some extra time to drive our motorcycles, I think, in good weather. So as I said, 2 new tires waiting to be put on. I'm gonna change the chain and the sprockets when I do the tires. I have put new brakes on it, not the discs, just the pads. The discs are fine. I put new oil into it, oil filter, spark plugs, air filter, battery. I also had to change the throttle wire, because the old one, which had electric tape wrapped around this piece, that wasn't really there. The old throttle wire had this piece sort of broken off, which was weird. I don't know if I still have that laying around. Nope. I guess I've thrown that out. Oh, holy fuck. Damn it. Yeah, tip of the day: if you have a messy garage like I have, clean it. Everything is so much easier. So there you have it. It has 6,800 kilometers on it. I've never been to this spot on the speedometer, and I probably won't hit 240 kilometers on a bike like this. Gotta be insane. The fluid, I changed that when I changed the pads. One cool little thing I'll show you that this motorcycle has. It has a gear position screen or whatever, so it will show you now I'm in neutral, That's why that comes on. So it will show you. I can't get it to pop in second gear now, but so first gear, and it goes all the way up to 6 gears. But it's 6th gear is pretty high rev, so it's yeah, not the most quiet motorcycle for doing luxurious touring, you know, to go for miles and miles and miles, and you know, start button down here, you put it in that run, start, blah blah blah, lights, and turn signals and things, you know, show corn, got all the ordinary stuff. And before anyone asks me this in the comments, the fuel tap or whatever you call them, it's interesting. It's always on, and it has 2 other positions. Left is reserve, right is primer. And primer means, you know, it's, if you put it there, it's not off. It's going to make the fuel just piss through the hose, the fuel hose down into the engine. So it's not off. This whole thing is vacuum controlled, so you always leave it on. And if you don't know, now you know. One little cool feature is, if you don't know what gear if you don't know how to work your gearbox, I don't know if I have a zoom on this. I do. How does this work? You see, that's that's how they're laid out, and I just think it's a cool little thing. And what else? Yeah, the seat cover is see how it's bubbling, the glue, might have to redo that. And it has like this 80s style back tail, you know, looks like something out of a Star Wars movie, whatever. It's kind of cool. And this ain't working properly, the lock for helmet straps. And so yeah, that's my little motorcycle. One of my motorcycles. I have a few others. They're all old, so nothing new and fancy. This one I'm just gonna keep in good running condition, because when you take things apart and you go into that like restoring mode, things tend to go on forever, don't they? And you see the ads like, oh, I have too many projects I have to sell, you know. So I'm not even gonna go there. Just keep this in good running condition, and that'd be fine. I touched up all the grounds also, because it at one point wasn't running properly. It was hard to start when it was warm, so I thought, oh no, you know, it's the ignition coils. It wasn't that. It was just, I don't know what it was, man, but I polished all the grounds, and I changed out the fuses and polished the fuse positions. I don't know what to call it. English is not my native language, so. But the position of every fuse, I cleaned out with a little bit of, you know, this sandpaper you can buy, which is made so you can use it water sandpaper. You know, so I used a very fine grit sandpaper and a little bit of WD-40 fluid, and cleaned it out properly and dried it up, and hey, what do you know, bike was running awesome again. And I also changed all these for Sporky plug thingies or whatever. I got new cable also, but those are fine. I had one here that was, this rubber thing was loose and was just manky, so I took that off and slapped 4 new of these on. And yeah, other than that, there we have a short little walk around. I also want to send out a greeting to people out there that made me do this. And the first one is, it goes out to Sean Smoke in the US somewhere. I don't know where you live if you're watching this, man, but thank you for putting up all of your cool videos. I keep watching them and I can't stop. So go ahead, I'll put a link down below for you, anyone who's watching, to check out his videos. And also this other guy that I do follow on YouTube, and it's Eric the Car Guy, ETCG, I think is short for it. And he films a lot of stuff, but he's got his own workshop, and he films you know, how to fix cars, you know, and he does a proper job, so you'll actually learn how to do it yourself. And he's easy to listen to, and he seems like a fairly nice guy, and he's just an overall fun dude, you know, and he puts out a lot of good videos. He does a lot of other stuff too, but I love his videos. So yeah, this one is for you guys. I hope you enjoy it, and until next time, I don't know, see you later and stuff.